So WWE 2K25, it's official. It's happening by the end of March 31st next year, which is their fiscal year, 2K's fiscal year. So let's go over to the SmackDown Hotel and let's get all the information that they put up. Shout outs to them. Leave a link in the description down below. Make sure you go check out their website. It's chef's kiss. So here we are over on the SmackDown Hotel. Shout outs to them again. I love this website. They always have great information. Make sure you go check them out and add them to your favorites or whatever you do with websites these days, because there's no liking, subscribing, and all that stuff to websites. That's for videos and stuff. So anyway, make sure you go check them out. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Anyway, so here is their official page on the SmackDown Hotel, because the game's officially coming. Here are the platforms they have listed. They haven't officially announced this. I think this is just speculation. So it says PC, Windows, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Now, we talked about this a few months ago, or maybe a month ago, where I'm like, it's definitely coming to last gen. There are still tons of players that have not upgraded. Hopefully they all upgrade this season, because PlayStation 5 is on sale, the Xbox is on sale, the Switch is on sale, but the Switch doesn't really have 2K. But anyway, I'm really hoping people upgrade this year so that we definitely only get a current gen 2K26. But I think 2K25 will be the last one on last gen consoles. So we're going to have to wait probably another year before we get that full upgrade. And they're probably going to take away a lot of features. Who knows? Maybe they'll do it this year and we'll just have an old version and a new version, kind of like they did with 2K15, I want to say, because the PS4 version was all upgraded and stuff and was lacking a lot of content, and then the PS3 version, I didn't play it, but I'm pretty sure it had, a lot of stuff that 2K14 had. It didn't take out a lot of female character creation, all that stuff. Anyway, so let's go on with this. Feel free to correct me on that down below. Barely played 2K15. I think that's where I stopped playing them, because it was so lacking. 2K14 was like the final one. And then I bought them every year, but I didn't really play them until 2K20. I love 2K20, even though it's glitchy and less than the black sheep of the games. All right, it says 2K25 has been officially announced by 2K as the latest installment in the long-running series of WWE professional wrestling video games, and the successor to WWE 2K24. WWE 2K25 is being developed by 2K and Visual Concepts. It will come with enhanced gameplay, a massive roster of WWE superstars and legends, as well as a wide variety of match types and game modes. Yeah, we all same as every year. The game is set to raise the bar for wrestling video games during Take-Two's interactive November earnings call. It was stated that WWE 2K25 promises to take the series to new heights. They say that every year, generating curiosity among fans. So they pretty much say this every single year, and we fall for it every year. So, we're gonna make it way better. Hey. Now 2K24 had a lot of cool stuff. They added like new match types and stuff like that, and the camera changes. They brought back old features. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Anyway, WWE 2K25 release date and platforms. The release date of 2K25 is scheduled for Q4 fiscal 2025, meaning the game will be released by March 31st, 2025. So they're probably going to release it that first or second week of March like they did the last couple of years. I kind of like that because it's right before WrestleMania. Everybody gets super hyped about wrestling because it's WrestleMania season, and it should skyrocket the sales. And then once WrestleMania has died off and it's been a few months, then the game goes on sale, and then you can buy it then, if you don't buy it when it first launches, like most of us do. Anyway, so we can expect WWE 2K25 to be released in March 2025, as happened with the latest games of the series, WWE 2K24, 2K23, and 2K22. While the platforms for WWE 2K25 have not been confirmed, like I said earlier, the game will likely be released for PS5, Xbox Series XS, PC via Steam, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Stay tuned for the official announcements regarding platform compatibility. And then right here, this is like Take-Two's future lineup announcement. This is like their little spreadsheet here. So we got Sid Meier's Civilization, WWE 2K25. It doesn't state platforms, but I'm guessing it's going to be on everything, like I said in the old video. And they're assuming the same thing because, I don't know. Hopefully they're working on like a huge upgrade for 2K26 in the back end, and 2K25 is just the last with the limitation. Oh, if it has only 100 character slots, 1,000 images, less images, and depending on the quality of the image, I don't know. And if it's the exact same MyRise setup showcase, literally, if it's exactly the same game, just prettier visuals and a different roster, it's gonna suck. it's gonna suck. I'm hoping they don't like really take my faction as the main. Well, of course they're gonna do that. Anyway, so let's keep reading on here. The 2K25 roster. Now here's where we get the good stuff. 2K25 roster will include a vast list of men and women superstars from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, as well as WWE legends, including CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and more. Click here to see the roster predictions for the game. And then 2K25 pre-order bonus has not been announced yet. See, this is why I like this website. They stay on top of all that stuff. So check this website, I would say, every week, because you never know what little tidbits they're going to have ready to go. So anyway, let's look at this roster predictions page. I'm doing my best to cover up all these ads, but holy crap, there's a lot of ads. Anyway, so here is their predictions page. They go over all the information we just went over. Fan favorite legends could offer thrilling lineup, roster predictions. So let's just jump right into this. All right, so here is their early roster predictions for like first time in the game. We got Akeem, Alex Shelley, Andrade, Chris Sabin, hell yeah, machine guns, Elektra Lopez. Has she like even wrestled? Like I see her in that group, but she doesn't really do much. She's basically just like, here I am, that's it. You know, kind of like they're doing with Scarlett. Scarlett can wrestle. They need to get Scarlett in the women's division and start wrestling. Eric Rowan, cool to see him back. Jacob Fatu. Now I wonder if he's going to be on the base roster or DLC, because to me, he's like one of the most exciting new additions for next year's game. It would blow my mind if he's on the base roster. I feel like they're going to lock him out behind the first DLC, or they could make him a pre-order bonus, and then you buy him, you know, separately later on. I don't know. He's a big star, and he's going to be a world champion someday. So I'm curious how they're going to use Jacob Fatu. I'm going to laugh my ass off if he's on the base roster and his score is 74 or something, his rating or whatever. That would be hilarious to me, because you know he's not a champion. He's still relatively new in WWE. But I just think it'd be funny. He's in the 70s. Oh, talk about being clueless. Anyway, Kiana James, Naomi, glad to see her finally back in the games. Paul Ellering, Razor, Tamatonga, Tongaloa. Hopefully they have some goofy stuff with him. That'd be funny. Like in this match, he just kind of like falls over or something. I don't know, just some goofy stuff. It'd be kind of fun. Possible Legends returns. So we got Afa, Albert / Tensai. I don't think they'll ever use his Albert gimmick, Prince Albert. That would be hilarious if they did. But I'm guessing it'll probably be Tensai, or I'm pretty sure he had a gimmick before Albert. I can't remember what it was. But if they use Prince Albert, I'm going to laugh so hard. Alundra Blaze, Medusa, that'd be cool. Armando Estrada, Bam Bam Bigelow, yes please. Big John Studd, Brian Knobbs, Nasty Boys, Brian Pillman, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. You know, I'm shocked he's not in it this year. It's weird when legends leave the game. It's like, are they in bad terms with WWE, or just WWE just stopped caring? I don't know. Bushwhacker Butch, Bushwhackers, hell yeah. Bushwhacker Luke, Bill Nakano, or Bull, Bill, ugh. Yell at me. Bull Nakano. Captain Lou Albano. Hell yeah. Mario. Hell yeah. Hopefully they have the Mario Brothers theme in there. That'd be freaking awesome. It's the Mario Brothers. Anyway, Earthquake, John Tenta. Fit Finley. Wait a minute, he wasn't in last year's? I just assume he's been in every year because he's a mega huge, like, he's not like a giant star, but he's a very important to the wrestling community, if you will. He's extremely important. Fit Finley is awesome. Greg Valentine, Erwin Schneider, Mike Rotunda, cool. Jacqueline, about freaking time. Jerry Saggs, the other nasty boy. Jesse Ventura. Now that Vince is gone, it would be freaking awesome to get Jesse Ventura back in the game. Nikolai Volkov, the Godfather, Papa Shango. He was in 2K22, if I'm not mistaken. Why did they take him out of 23 and 24? They'll never put the Godfather gimmick in here with the hose and stuff. So unfortunately, that's probably the only one that's going to be in here. Road Dogg, cool. Rosie, yes. Sika, yes. Stevie Ray, sweet. Booker T's old partner, nice. Sid Vicious, why is he not in it already? Tatanka, hell yeah, Tatanka's awesome. Typhoon, Tugboat. And then Victoria, yes. Victoria definitely needs to be back in the game. And let's see here. Lastly, for the Legends, here are additional WWE Legends who have recently appeared on WWE. However, their current status or contract with the company remains unclear, making it difficult to predict their inclusion in the WWE 2K25 roster. They all have a chance, but we'll see. So we got Arn Anderson, Dawn Marie, Goldberg. I think Goldberg will be DLC. Mark Henry, Mickey James, yes please. Big Mickey James fan. Nunzio, Little Guido. In fact, I'm pretty sure she was in 2K22 also. Like, they took a lot out of 2K23 and 2K24. It's shocking. If you go back and look at it all, they've taken a lot of people out of those games. Or since those games. Rhino, heck yes. And Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson and Mickey James need to be in the game. I mean, everybody else is, no-brainer. The Arn, Goldberg, Mark, heck yeah. Dawn Marie, yes. But the big one for me is Mickey James and Tori Wilson because they haven't been in it for so long. Well, not her, but Tori Wilson. When was the last game she was in? Officially. Anyway, then we go down here to NXT. I gotta watch NXT. There's a lot of cool stuff that happens on NXT. Anyway, so here's the NXT that they predict. Rizzo. Arana Grace. Ava Rain, The Rock's daughter. Bronco Nima. Carly Bright. Charlie Dempsey. Danny Palmer. Ethan Page. Gulia. Hank Walker. Jada Parker. Jasmine Nix. Carmen Petrovok. Kalani Jordan. Lash Legend. Lexus King. Brian Pillman Jr. Lola Vice. Luca. I'm not even going to try to announce that. Lucian Price. Mako Stormia. Obafema. Oliver Carter. Sol Ruka. Stephanie. I'm surprised she just wasn't put on the main roster right away. Maybe they learned their lesson with Jade Cargill. Tank Ledger. Tatum Paxley. And Ty Dillinger. Nice. And then, of course, like, I made a video on this myself like a month ago, but I didn't have everybody that's listed here. We got people that aren't returning to next year's game because they either got fired or let go or whatever. Starting with Baron Corbin, Beth Phoenix, Bobby Lashley, which is the big one for me, Cameron Grimes, Damon Kemp, Djax, Sangha, Ricochet, MVP, Jinder Mahal, Indy Hartwell, Drew Gulak, Scripps, Tegan Knox, Veer Mahan, and Xia Li. I'm pretty sure, wasn't she DLC in 2K23? It's weird when you see, like, this is why we need one game that they build off of for at least 2 years. If you don't want to give up every single, like, too much time, every other year, release a new game. Your sales would be even higher. Because look how good 2K22 did because it had been so long since there was a wrestling game. Well, 2 years. Plus the pandemic made it feel longer. So that's about it for the SmackDown Hotels roster predictions and people that aren't going to be in the next game. Shout out in the comments down below who you think will be included on the base roster or as DLC. And are you excited for 2K25? I know it's a few months off, and it feels like 2K24 just finally wrapped up. Like, I don't know. 2K24 still feels new to me because I barely played it this year because I played 2K20 and 2K22 and 2K23 so much. 2K24 just felt like a blink of an eye to me. And they added some good stuff this year, but there were so many bugs. And every time I play My Rise, it either crashes or just something weird happens. So I really hope they fix it next year. You know, they probably won't. It'll probably release fine, and then as they add stuff, it'll probably break the game. Anyway, sound off in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and stay frosty.